If a hummingbird visits a flower, that means from the moment that the flower seed was planted, it was meant to be visited by the hummingbird. But flower seeds are created from other flowers, so millions of years of evolution and millions of generations of flower species all conspired for this specific hummingbird to visit this flower. On a surface level, this may seem like a fleeting moment of beauty, a coincidence of nature. However, this destined encounter is the culmination of an ancient promise written into the fabric of time and space. If you just discovered my YouTube channel, welcome to Divine Magic Arts, where creative minds unite and channel their divine magic to create art. My name is Melody, and I'm grateful that you're here. I'm an artist, musician, and fashion designer. I'm wearing one of my fashion designs right now, and I'm currently using my light projector to put my digital artwork up on the wall, and all of my artwork is available on divinemagicart.com. I love talking about all kinds of topics like this, and I recently posted this video about fate versus will, so I will be referring to that as well. And if you resonate with this energy, be sure to like and subscribe. I will be reading from my sketchbook that I designed. The Destiny of the Hummingbird and the Flower, a story of divine design. From the first flower that ever bloomed under sunlight, every petal that unfolded, every seed carried by the wind, every drop of rain that nourished the soil, all of it conspired so that this flower could exist. And from the first winged creature that ever searched for nectar, every heartbeat, every migration, every adaptation, all manifested this interaction. Destiny is seen as the quiet fulfillment of millions of years of evolution and unseen forces aligning synchronicity. Your existence is included in the masterpiece. You are not here by accident. You are the result of countless generations of stardust and struggle, of love and survival. Every ancestor who breathed before you, every event that shaped the world, every coincidence that placed you exactly where you are now, all of it has led to this pivotal moment in your story. Your soul is both the flower and the hummingbird. You carry within you the seed of something ancient and beautiful, a purpose that has been quietly growing across time. And when you finally meet the opportunities, people, and moments that feel like home to your soul, remember, those encounters are not accidents. They are the meeting of destinies that were always meant to align. When you see a hummingbird visit a flower, let it remind you, you are living proof of the universe's divine timing. Every beat of your heart is in rhythm with the source of creation itself, and when your moment arrives and you remember your purpose, it will be just as natural, just as inevitable as that hummingbird meeting the bloom it was born to love. You are a witness and a participant of the fulfillment of ancient promises. From the instant the flower's seed was created, it was destined to be visited not by any hummingbird, but by this one. That single meeting carries within it echoes of millions of years. Every flower before it bloomed and withered so that this one could exist. Every hummingbird before this fluttered and flew so that this one could arrive. Every petal, every heartbeat, every movement of wind conspired to bring this divine encounter into being. Do you wonder if your path is unfolding as it should? Do you question ancient orchestration? Your pain, your healing, your transformation, all are threads in a design so vast you cannot see the whole masterpiece. The moments that feel delayed are not denials, they are alignments in motion. The love that seems lost, the dream that feels distant, the purpose that feels hidden, they are all being guided toward their moment of recognition, their sacred encounter. And within that divine choreography lives the wisdom that we are not born to only bloom, but to illuminate all aspects of our divine mission. You are becoming the light you once searched for in the dark. You have transmuted the pain that once broke your heart and created a lantern for others still finding their way. Destiny is not only about what you find along your journey, it is about your evolution into the embodiment of your greatest potential. Just as the flower's beauty calls the hummingbird home, your authenticity calls forth those meant to resonate. Your truth, your love, and your courage are all energetic signals in the universe, guiding others toward remembrance of their empowerment. Trust the unfolding. You have never fallen behind. You are in perfect rhythm with eternal intelligence. You represent the flower and the hummingbird. You are the seeker and the key. And when you step fully into your authenticity, you become the living evidence of fulfilled destiny. In my video about fate versus will, I talked about destiny fulfilled, and I also shared some poetry about that, but I'd like to address destiny versus fatalism. Though they sound similar, they hold very different meanings for how we understand our lives and choices. Fatalism is the belief that everything is predetermined and that human beings can't change the outcome. In fatalism, the flower has no choice but to bloom in a certain way, and the hummingbird has no freedom but to follow an invisible quantum script. In the concept of fatalism, there is no spontaneous creativity, no resistance to participation, only inevitability. In contrast, destiny acknowledges that there is a path, a divine design, and infinite potentials written into the soul, but it also honors that we must choose to walk a path and energetically select a timeline out of the field of potentiality. Destiny is more like a living relationship between the universe and your free will. In the metaphor, the flower still has to grow toward the light. It must survive the storms until the seasons and all other conditions will bring the hummingbird. And the hummingbird must still choose to fly, to search, to follow the scent and color of the flower. Maybe their meeting is destiny, but the journey that brings them together is alive with choice, courage, and alignment. When we translate this to the human experience, it creates the concept that our souls came into this world with an energetic blueprint with certain lessons, encounters, and callings that we're meant to experience. Your free will, your faith, your growth, and your ability to listen to intuition could be activating that destiny. We may co-create it through our actions, our energy, and our willingness to heal and evolve. Maybe the reason why fate can even exist is because will writes the possibilities into existence. So, in this sense, destiny is not something that happens to you, it's something that happens through you, because you're the universe experiencing itself. If you don't know what I mean by that, let me elaborate that 93% of the human body is composed of elements formed in stars, and I describe all of this in my video about the 10 scientific facts that prove you're a miracle. I'll include that here and also at the end of the video so you can watch that next. The intersection of destiny and will is where divine purpose awakens, when you become the light you once needed, when you transform your darkness into wisdom, and when your healing illuminates the path for others. That is how the universe fulfills its design through you, just as it fulfills divine design through the flower that finally blooms and the hummingbird that finally finds it. In that sacred meeting, destiny is realized, not as coincidence, but as a encounter of cosmic synchronicity. I think one of the most beautiful concepts that I've ever discussed is the concept that the universe fulfills its destiny through you embodying your greatest potential. I also think that embodying your greatest potential begins when you realize that your existence is a miracle. Be sure to watch my video of the 10 scientific facts that prove you're a miracle, and if you resonate with this, remember to like and subscribe. I have a full playlist of all my videos here, and until we meet again, I hope you recognize the reasons your life is full of divine magic.